several individual players from top-end teams on their way down, but it wasn't enough to stop them from continuing to be top-end. Buriram United dropping a couple of slots as well in the previous game, now down to 5th place. Genius overtaking E-Arena on the tiebreaker, I believe. No, they're 10 points ahead. I'm capping big time.
I think that would be a really interesting one to watch, to see whether any teams are going to be banking for that or whether there will just be a lot of contention around Power Grid. And it looks like, well, the first kill of the game is going to come out from Genius, and you'll never guess where it was. They don't have such a luxury, but they do have a sneaky little gap to try and close. Duckjuice, though, is going to be waiting for it. It's Ninja who finds the knock and a second to go with it. Nordra, Edie both down, and Buriram really starting to face difficulties now in week number 2. Kanaxi and Cheeksing will get away.
Oh, he said Apac's a crash-heavy region. MSC are just fully sending it in the background. Utah get clobbered by the front seat of the vehicle as Job Jab comes flying through. Simon T can do nothing. Zest even less. Glories can just sit and watch from a distance as his team gets breached in the south side of Power Grid.
Flight instinct kicking in, but you know they are ready to take this head on. E-Arena, however, with the nades, are throwing out every bit of util to try and cause problems, and that nade certainly does. Rain goes down as Flash is ready to follow. Molotov's over the top from Origami Orangutans, but it's going to be a tricky one to hold on to as Rip is just boosting up. E-Arena up to go round the outside. Rip ready for it though, but doesn't see any movement just yet. Here's them outside the doorway. Flashbangs coming through, manages to dodge all of them, but still no push comes through. Kang falls at range, and now it's only going to be Rip and Akita left up. They're trying to figure out where that final player is, but he's all the way outside, finding headshots onto Saphinx. More nades to follow, but Origami Orangutans, you've got to think it's over for him.
Cleanly done by E-Arena, knowing that this warehouse is full of really untested angles. It's a pretty new addition, the new design of these warehouses, and it was a good solid hold position from the Origami Orangutans, but it was a third-party off angle from Zest all the way on Power Grid that was a big downside for them. Got a couple of tags in at the wrong time for the Orangutans, and they were not able to make the hold. And just Akita now still surviving. All that he can do is try and hold on, get some grenades in, look for a 1 versus 3. Clories was unable to regroup. He tried to send it on the bicycle, but didn't get a chance to do so. No real way through. So many people on the side of the zone, as was to be expected. KM99 gets caught out on the cross. Akita with a swift little reposition, but that's just one player too many for him to take down. Sapnix again coming up strong for E-Arena, giving them a big boost in the points and taking control of the far northern side. But now they have to worry about crossing the road under the watchful eye of Icarus Cyber and T5 as well. Not going to be happy to let them claim that spot on the northern ridge.
That circle shift as well. Now all these southern teams have to start making a move. I don't think Cerberus have any idea just how close this PMA player actually is. Pete is just going to be waiting while Ted is going to be watching a bit further back. Just waiting for that push to come through, but as Hyber swings a little bit further wide, it's going to be PMA taking their first casualty. They need to try and back away. There's no way they can really come out on top of this unless some miraculous shots come through, and that's exactly what connects from Mr. Clay, but equally so from Hymus to avenge his teammate. Tyken comes up over the top.
Genius this time around, still lurking. There it is, Sapnix. What's that? His 5th kill of the game. Gives away his position, though, so that's really just drawn the attention, the alarm bells of Cerberus. Now, they're going to have to spread out along their own ridge, but they have more to deal with. As Theraton 5 are making the move in this direction, as are SGD as well, but I don't think they're going quite as far. They're just going to start putting some pressure on what remains of Genius on the northern side.
Shagadway moving in below Genius. Simon T, if he had a nade, could probably have shut this down, but leaves it a little bit late. I don't think SGD are too concerned about the move, but need to be aware of from the future, who maybe they're not right now. As Man opens up the shots, that will give the info, but equally it'll give the info to Genius, who could now try bait themselves a push. Vehicle rotations coming through. You've got to think it's a crash-heavy region, Saga. Will from the future go straight for it? It seems like they want to swing around the side, break that line of sight, but the crash will come through. Leo finds the headshot, followed by the body. Delta Mix will go down. Simon's there for the trade, but no, Shen lands the barrel spray first. It's only one left up from Genius as they're on 5, trying to get involved over on the western side. Cerberus have made that rotation vehicle about to blow. Nade doing the same, but YM Good turns it around, takes down Pattern Pong. The trade comes through from Ranger X with the frag grenade, though, as Molotovs look to follow. Xgroza is pinned down in his position over at this rock. One nade, one shot would do it. As he goes down, it's all onto Ranger X. He's put up numbers before, but this time, with the third party of Evil Patrick, it's not going to be enough. Cerberus finish off there on 5, but now have put themselves in a precarious position if MSC opt to push this. And Jab, well, he's looking hungry for points. The Sharks, their logo, and they smell blood in the water.
The job well done on Miramar. Patrick Campbell spotted out over the top of the smoke, and third-partying shots with the 3x from Shen from behind, and Leo to finish it off. There's nothing more he can do, but his Molotov, you know what? I spoke too soon. His Molotov will still do a little bit more work. Icon down. Another revive having to come through as MSC still making the push in multiple angles and taking down Vietnam everywhere on the map.
Nade comes out from Jab, and well, if past performance is anything to go off, they might just be able to finish it here. It's just too far, though. Some start to fly in from the other side. It's going to be Leo in the end who takes down Haizaki alongside Julio to finish off Taikanen. 2 teams left, 3 players from each. Shen is going to be wasted. Leo uses the smoke to start moving his way through. As Julio switches over to the shotgun, you can tell what kind of engagement MSC are prepared for right now. SGD keeping their distance, maybe aware that this could be reality they have to face. Julio pushes his way up as Leo being a whole lot more passive. He throws down the Molotov, but it's Jervis to get some bullets down range first. Shen with the crossfire, but it's Leo who ultimately finds the knock, spots out Jab, but down to low HP, and the repeat will be enough to finish it. Shen lands a nade and lands the shot. He gets the chicken dinner, and let me play it. Shegwa Dway with the chicken dinner. Handsome team with a decent number of kills. Look, we've never seen a Malaysian team perform this well. It is amazing to see, and you can just see the delight on Sophia's face, realizing that that might have been enough to put them near to first place.